Welcome to another Get Ready With Me. I am Courtney Leach Hensley, and today we're gonna do kind of another summer look. I was totally inspired by my Gemini look, and I used some neons, and yes, Jen and I went full out. Colorful, showy, exactly what Gemini is. But it got me thinking, and this was kind of as I was like looking for inspiration. I was like, I know that there's somebody out there that would prefer a neon look, but like not so crazy, because the color can be scary. I get it. And even though it is a dreary day outside and it is significantly cooler than what it has been, and I really found out I'm kind of obsessed with cool tone makeup after last week's video, we are still going to do something fun and summery. As you can see, I have started with a softer pink base. I thought about doing neutrals, but I kind of feel like that would be like the go-to anyway. And so I kind of want to show how you can do a fun pop of neon color and still also have a colorful base. So to be honest, you could take, instead of doing a light pink, you can do literally any shade of neutral. But what I am using to start with is Mauve Tonic Shadow Sense by Synogens. And as you saw, I did apply it directly to my eye. And then I took more like this Morphe blending brush because I wanted to see how close it was to this guy. Just to kind of buff it out a little bit and to dilute it. Yes, I do tend to like color, but I want this base to be a little bit softer. So again, it's not so colorful, so bold, so intimidating. I will be beefing this up a little bit, but let's get to these neons. This is Profusion, and y'all, I got this at Walmart for like $5. And look it. Like, these are so fun. I'm not really sure which colors I want to do or color. See, the makeup artist brain is just like, These are all going to be matte colors with the exception of this one. This is a metallic, and I've mixed the bottom two to create more of like a purpley, but so there's a few orange ones. Let's see which, because I definitely feel that, you know, orange and pink work together. Ooh, I think I know which one I'm going to go with, but here. Look at that. Those are fun. So as much as I feel like I should do this one because it's got the pink tone to it, it's more corally, it's this color right here. I'm thinking I'm going to do more of the straight orange. We're going to use a couple colors, but I'm going to show you how to wear it so it's not like so out there. So I am going to take this orange, this second color right here. We're just going to lightly tap it. Although I'm kind of feeling like maybe I should have used my other brush. And then we're just gonna, and it is quite pigmented, but don't let that scare you. And I am gonna put it on the last, actually I guess I did kind of do the last half of my lid. But do you see how I'm kind of doing it more at an angle? It's not just straight up and down. The line is at an angle. You're gonna wanna do that. And I am very, very lightly dusting this on because you can see how pigmented it actually was. And that is a really cute combination. Whew. now I'm really not sure if what I picked for my lip combo is gonna be good enough. I've got some Hydra Mats that I'm gonna kind of play with, and I'm feeling like I'm gonna need to invest in some, okay, I mean Lip Sense cream, sorry. The matte Lip Sense cream, because we do have some satin finishes out there, and they're really pretty. And they've got pink, of course, and I know my little black heart, it's not very alt of me to be digging the pink, but I'm sorry, I look good in pink lipstick, lip color, so. But there's a couple, because there's a lot of colors that are very, very similar. But there's a color out there that is more of, it's not super light like Chilled Pink is. It's on the neutral side like Bella, but not as like brown based. It's more of a pink base, and I just need to get it. Again, we're here blending, very soft strokes. You can even do circular motions. Let's see. I need just a touch more. And honestly, guys, I'm not gonna lie, my original idea, I'm not so sure I want to do that now. But I want to show you that you can do a colorful eye with some fun pops of color, and it's not super scary. But just know that Mauve Tonic and this orange, this very first orange, I think they have like names maybe. No, they don't. I was wrong. I lied. It's just telling you if it's a matte or metallic on the back. But this very first orange, gorgeous, gorgeous. So, all right, let me get this cleaned up here, more balanced, more even, and we'll go on with the next color. I think I am gonna go with this purpley pink here. I'm just gonna take the other side of my brush because I'm lazy. I also really just love how this brush works. It's M433. I know you can get it on Amazon. It comes actually though in a eye kit, but I love this brush. I haven't found anything else that does what I want it to do. It works with creams, it works powder. It does work really, really well with powders, but again, it does work well with creams. Okay, so there's a little bit of fallout on that one, so I might have to go in. Let me just kind of tap that on there. I'm gonna have to take my e.l.f. brush here. And then use that to pull. All right, lesson learned. We got this figured out. As much as I love this brush, and yes, I am still over here using it. So I'm just gonna get it on there with this brush, and then I'm gonna take my, is it e.l.f.? No, it's something Techniques. What the hell is that brand? Y'all know what I'm talking about. You can get it anywhere. It's the freaking pink brushes. But this is more like a packing brush. So I just kind of tapped the color on since it got a little crazy. And then we just packed it on in the corner. And then I'm going to take a little bit so I can, oh my gosh, look how pigmented. Like, legit, guys. Let me get my face out of here. Look it. I kid you not. I barely even tapped it in there. Holy shit. Okay, well, let's try to not make this crazy. I've got a paper towel in here and I just tapped it on there to try to not make this absolutely insane. Also, why is my under eye makeup so like ridiculously creasy today? I've got my Glowify spray. I don't know if you've been here and seen a couple of my videos. It's a hyaluronic spray. When you shake it up, it gets like the pearlizer powder stuff mixed in. I didn't mix it up because I'm not trying to make it pearlizery, but my under eyes, like, and these bitches are moisturized. Like, that is one thing that I do. I even like crease my eyes when I'm trying to like blend out my concealer. So I'm just taking the hyaluronic spray, sprayed it on this brush, and I'm just trying to like pat it in to my creases because damn, why does a bitch look so dry? Ugh. Well, that was exciting. I think I am gonna just kind of bring this out a little bit into like a wing, kind of like how I started on this side. Also not something I ever plan to do. I just am a product of the 90s and 2000s and I'm aging myself. Yes, I'm 45. I'm pushing 46 and I still wear this shit. But we did the makeup out freaking like that. So I'm gonna do that. But again, still trying to show like how this can be wearable. So I went ahead and used a little bit of Bronze Taupe Glowify stick. See, it's not a very dark color. Just to put like, well, not what's my crease, but above my crease because again, I have slightly hooded eyelids. As we age, they do start to kind of fall down, which I find to be straight bullshit, but whatever. So I just took a little bit of that, put it all over like this top. You can see where I put it over. And then I took my two colors and blended back up into it because, I mean, why the hell not? I think they make kind of a really, really nice combination. And I'm just going in here to try to lighten. So what I was going to do, the fun color or the fun pop, whatever we want to call it, I had planned on taking Pink Opal Shimmer and tapping it in the middle, and it probably was going to get on the orange, which I think would be totally fine. I do like Pink Opal Shimmer because it is a very frosty, very light pink. It's right there. It's almost silver on me. And obviously it would look good because we have very pink toned colors. But I'm slightly tempted to see what this orange looks like. I almost feel like you can't see it. I'm kind of sad. Let's put a tiny, tiny little goober. So let's take off what I have on my hand. Try to give it a base with this pink opal shimmer. And we're just gonna do right here, right in the middle. So like you get that reflection. It just drops right there in the middle of your eye. Clean this ring finger off. Let's get on some of that yellow. Let's see. And see, here we are again, me adding more colorful shit. Even after I said we were gonna make this not crazy. However, I do feel like it's not crazy. Because honestly, this yellow is actually really just quite subtle. And if it seems to be too much, you can take your brush that you used to put the base color on and just kind of brush over the edge and just blend it together more. And then kind of slowly go in. And then you got like a little bit of shimmer from there. You've got the shimmer from the Bronze Taupe Glowify stick because that is a shimmer. And see, it just kind of adds like a subtle shimmer. So didn't go completely off the rails. We're still good. We're still in good shape. I'm gonna throw some mascara on. I'm gonna use my favorite combination, the 3-in-1 primer and the Volume Intense mascara from Senegence. And then we are gonna come back and we are gonna talk lips and cheeks. Favorite lash duo. I kid you not, it has grown my lashes. The Capixel in there is real. It does the trick. It grows your bitches. Honestly, I could tell when I don't have it. And if there ever comes a time where I'm not a distributor for Senegence, I will still always get these because a bitch likes long lashes. So, got my hand clean-ish. We're gonna create a lip. We all know I'm a little obsessed with Melon Mojito, especially if you saw my first summer look. I don't know. Am I going a little crazy? I might be. This is kind of a bolder everyday eye, but I want to do something with just a little bit of color. So we're going to mix Melon Mojito and Bella Lip Sense Cream, not Hydra Matte, because one of these freaking days I will remember it's not called Hydra Matte. This this is okay, this is fun. We're gonna attempt to do this diffused lip thing that is all the craze. Oh, that's kind of fun. It'll be way more fun once I add a gloss to it, because we're gonna add my favorite, which is Orchid. Well, okay, color-wise, Orchid and Opal, and then for glitter, Diamond Kiss Gloss. And I know I've talked about these quite frequently, but yes, absolute favorites. So after the summer, my first summer look that I did, and I wore Melon Mojito, I know I mentioned Orchid Gloss. I put it on because I didn't have it in here with me, so I had to wait. It turned this very red-orange lip color into the most gorgeous coral I've ever seen. Because here's Orchid. Can you tell I like it? I've used it a few times. But just that like soft hint of pink to it. Died a little bit. I'm just giving myself some cheeks here. It's so good. Actually, you know what? I need a little bit more of a highlight. Pink Opal Shimmer. We'll just tap, tap. Because again, like I've said, this is light. This is a little bit more than I wanted, so I'm not using my ring finger. I am using my middle finger, because I do want to have it be a little bit more diffused. Dun, dun. Oh, shit. Look, do you see? This shit freaking glows. If you want frosty or something that's bright, Pink Opal Shimmer, it's perfect for it. And I do, especially when I'm doing like my metallics and my just really fun looks. Did that crease that? You bitch. No, thank the Lord for a flat iron. I gotta line this just a little bit. I just want a little something. I'm not gonna lie. This combination kind of actually reminds me of a couple NYX lip colors that I have. Oh God, I love the fact that I'm a former smoker, so my lips freaking crease. Don't do it, kids. Don't do it. And now we're gonna go for gloss because I'm a glossy bitch. A glossy bitch needs a gloss. But okay, let's first look at this. This lip color is really subtle. It does tie everything together because it's got the pinky, orangey tones that match the eye. And now, because I'm a glossy bitch, I'm just gonna go in with Orchid because, again, Orchid, it's a very, very subtle pinky tone. And it's honestly not even changing this up too much. Oh, it's so good. Okay, so here is the final look. I'm not even gonna take my hair down because this is a summer look, so we've got to have the messy summer bun. Again, what I used for $6 and change at Walmart, get this. Very pigmented, as you saw, the mess up. I mean, the only thing I'm not super excited about is the metallic. It's more of a glitter, and as we can see, it's not super bold, it's not super bright. But these other colors. I mean, they still gorgeous, very, very beautiful. But like I said, for $6 and change, run your ass to Walmart and grab it. It's Profusion Neon. Seriously, well worth it. I will have, I won't have this linked, but I will have the products that I use for Synergence linked in linked in the description. Hello, Courtney. What are words? Does her tongue know how to work? Your husband thinks so. Okay, shh. Anyway, I'll have that linked. My favorite lash combo. I will have this lip combo linked because it's also the cheek combo. And here is how to wear bright neon colors as like an everyday. And also, as I stated in the beginning of the video, if you don't want to start out with a pink or a color like I did, again, this is Mauve Tonic, start out with a neutral. Just go with a really soft, neutral toned brown. Don't necessarily do anything too warm or too cool. Try to keep it as like neutral. Here is how to, I guess, successfully feel confident, whatever, in bright, bold colors. Perfect for every day. I mean, like, honestly, if I didn't work in trucking and actually had to wear makeup, I'd wear shit like this. I feel it would be very office appropriate. Oh, hell yeah, it's office appropriate. Absolutely. So have a great day. I will see you guys next Wednesday for another Get Ready With Me. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. Hit that bell so you get notified whenever I post a video. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.